And hello guys, welcome back. I'm currently again in my flat creative world, but today it is a little bit different because today this world is finally done, or maybe it's not completely done, but I finished all the projects I've been working on, so now you can finally download this world and check it out on your own. I will post link in the description so you can test all these contraptions around me. For example, this teleportation device here. I've recreated it a little bit, but yeah, I will talk about it later in this video because for now I want to talk about self-generating maze. You can see here on this board here, and it is like a bonus thing for this map. It is this way, so let's go and I will show you it right now. And here we are. This is the maze, and as you can see it is really huge. So I built it here far away so it won't lag the other contraptions. It is 17 by 17 cells big, and each cell has 4 by 4 meters. So yes, it's quite huge. And here is the main entrance with a reset button and some wires that go to this mess down there, but I will talk about redstone later because it's quite complicated, and we can start with this lever, for example. This lever will turn on or off these lights, and I've just turned them off, and you can hear some mobs just spawn there. So if you want it a little bit harder, you can play with lights off, and you will have a lot of mobs inside there because there are no mobs around it, so they will spawn really quickly. And here, this is the chunk that I've used. I've made it normally, but then I've used MCEdit to copy paste this chunk or cell. And yeah, be careful, these cells that are at the edge are a little bit different. If you want to copy paste this chunk, I've buried the exit, and yeah, I've used some tricks to do this whole thing. For example, this fence in the middle serves a purpose, so don't get rid of it because it is like a reset system. And yeah, I'm using this fence so the pistons will push this fence down and up, and this whole maze will reset. All the gates will be up, and we can test this. I will go inside and try to find the way. There is only one way, always. From any point in this maze to another point, there is only one way, so it is, you can use another entrance and exit. You don't need to use this main entrance and exit. You can just dig inside and try to escape from this maze. And I'm not really good at direction, so I will be lost in a few seconds. Oh, a creeper in my back. And you can see these mobs are also they can see me from far away because there is these gaps they can see through, so they will try their path finding will find you, and it is quite challenging. And yeah, I didn't found the exit, so I will end up here because I don't want a boring video, but I will switch to another map and we will see the redstone, and yeah, I will show you the redstone thing and that. And yes, I've just copy pasted the whole maze into this empty world, and I've also used MCEdit to get rid of this roof so we can see inside really nicely now. And yeah, I've also highlighted these 4 places. These are the closed cells. And why they are closed? Because the generating system is really slow and it won't open all the cells if you want to take really time for it. Because I'm using a silverfish here. And yeah, let's take a look here inside. This is like corridors that linked all these cells up there, so we can spawn a silverfish down here, and it will walk around and it will open all the gates up there. And that is the principle, because you know I like using mobs for everything, so of course I've used a mob here. And the good thing about silverfish is that it is constantly moving, because yeah, you can use, for example, zombie but it will stay for a while, for a minute. It can stand somewhere. So yeah, you want a mob that is constantly moving, and that is the silverfish. And of course, when you are generating this maze, you should be in the middle, so uh, this silverfish won't despawn. But yeah, I also I now remember I should reset this thing before I started. Now the silverfish can open only the opened gate, but yeah, if you reset, the gate would look like this. The block would be up there, so that would be a blocked path. This is the closed now, and maybe the silverfish. Yes, we are lucky, just you saw it. The silverfish, when it is wandering down there, it can open these gates in between, and the principle is that if two cells are already visited by this silverfish and the gate in between is closed, then the silverfish can't open the gate. So yeah, that is the principle that will open all the gates, so there is only one path. And of course, this is really a time-consuming process because you need to wait for the silverfish to visit all these cells, so it can take like an hour or two to generate this whole maze. And of course, there will be some places that will be closed. And yes, this is all for here, and let's go back. And I am back here. This is the map that is downloadable for you, and I of course forgot to show you how a reset works, so I will do it right now. For reset, you just need to push this button. The maze will reset. After reset, you just need to spawn a silverfish, wait 2 hours, and then kill the silverfish. And yeah, the new maps should be available for you. And here you can see all those gates are closed now. Those sticky pistons pushed away those blocks, so now it is closed, and that is thanks to these fence posts here. And there is a hidden redstone block here that is pushed up for one tick, and that's why those sticky pistons are able to push away those blocks. And yeah, I hope you understand me. And yeah, I wanted to talk about redstone, but I figure out it's quite complicated, so I won't do it right now. I hope the principle is enough for you. If you have some questions, just ask them, but I hope, yeah, this is enough. And I will go and show you now the teleportation device. And here we are. This is the base of this teleport. Here is a minecart that provides a reset signal for this whole contraption, so you don't need to push any buttons or do something like that, and don't use this timer thing here because it doesn't work. And yeah, watch the previous video about this if you don't understand something, because it works pretty much the same. So I will just show you how to use it right now. And I am up here at the platform, and I've changed my game mode to game mode 0, so I now can use ender pearl. So I will ender pearl down in this water and also behind me, and now the pearl that is behind me should ender pearl me before this pearl will get down, because it is really slow, yeah, because of that water stream. And yeah, here we are going, and now I've unloaded that ender pearl, so yeah, it just will stay there forever till you load it again. And of course you need to use just a spawn. It can teleport you only to the spawn, so be careful about that. If you will copy and paste that thing, and there is a border sandstone, if you can see it now, so it is really unloaded. And oh, okay, we are good. We can sleep in bed now, and that will yeah, that will start the teleport, and we should be teleported. So time set 12400, and now you need to sleep right after you can. You have only like 3 seconds to do it, so do it really quickly, and then we should see yeah, this light should start flashing, and after like 4 flashes you should be teleported to that. Oh, this is unexpected. This was really quick. It usually take like those 4 or 5 flashes to teleport to you, and yeah, now you just need to ender pearl out of this system and you are at the spawn. So yes, that is how this works really nicely. I've changed this system a little bit, but it works pretty much the same. Just the design is a little bit different. It is bigger now, but yeah, I wanted to make it smaller, but I wasn't really successful. So now it is really reliable and really big. And yeah, what do you expect? It is a teleport. Of course, it is big. And yeah, this is probably the end. So yeah, thank you for watching, and please provide me of some feedback. Download this thing and test this teleport on your own. If you don't understand something, just ask, and that's the end. Yeah, thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day. Bye bye.